Hello, everyone. As we come to the end of 2021 and we look back and see all of the challenges that the last few months and frankly the last year or two have brought, I hope we are also taking time to really look at the accomplishments that we have made together. Like, for example, having an unprecedented number of young people attend summer school for Baltimore City Schools after a year and a half of being home virtually. I hope we also look back to late August and September when we opened physical schools for the very first time in almost 2 years. And we were able to do this successfully and effectively because of all of you, because of teachers, principals, custodians, food and nutrition workers, community partners, as well as parents and families. Thank you all for everything that you have done to make this start back to school in person a success. The other piece, as we wind down 2021, and many during this holiday season will reflect, I hope we also reflect on what the true core of our purpose and our work is. And that is serving whole students in a way that supports them to be all that they can be, whether it's socially, emotionally, academically, intellectually. We know our young people are whole people, not compartmentalized. And this holiday season, one of the biggest examples of this for me was one of our students, Byron Gerardo, at Highlandtown Elementary Middle 215. Now, what was special about Byron was that he is one of 3 young people who this year were the winners in the CEO's Holiday Card Competition. We celebrated Byron along with 2 other students because of the fabulous artwork that they did that will actually represent Baltimore City Schools across Maryland and across the country. Kudos and shout out to you all. But additionally, when it comes to Byron, I think it's important to know that Byron actually started back to school in very challenging ways. It was hard to settle down. It was hard to get back into the routine of schools. Byron had some challenging behaviors, and it really took an entire school community to not give up. Byron's mom is a proud employee of Baltimore City Public Schools, and she joined in as well. And what happened when Byron had a community at home, at school, to support him, what was initially a challenging transition back to in-person learning eventually became an opportunity for Byron to reconnect with learning through something that he loves, and that was art. Mr. Scholes, his art teacher, saw the opportunity and didn't just pass by and say, this is another contest, or we don't have time for that, or I'm too exhausted. Mr. Scholes dug deep and connected Byron with something that he loved, that allowed him to rejuvenate as a whole student and connect back in really productive, constructive, and frankly, contributing ways to his larger school community. So today, when I had the opportunity to surprise Byron in his 4th grade class, it was Mr. Scholes who was with him. It was his classmates who were around him, cheering, celebrating him, his principal, Nancy Fagan, everyone coming together. And to look in Byron's face was the reminder to me of why we do what we do. It is because our young people are whole people. They deserve to be treated and supported as such. And what Byron shows is that even with all of the challenges that our schools face right now, that our young people face, we do not have broken young people. We do not have throwaway young people. We have young people who are extensions of our community. Byron's mother serves other young people in city schools, and when it was time, his community wrapped around her son with her to show Byron that his talents were not only still there, but that they are in service to something larger than even Byron. So this holiday season, as we enter the new year, I challenge all of us to reflect on our why, to reflect on what it means to serve young people who are whole young people, who are not broken, who are not irreparably damaged. They are young people who need some additional support, some additional love, and a community to come around them and say, you are still gifted, that has not changed, and you are still capable of anything you want to do. Thank you and enjoy your break. Happy New Year, everyone.